In my prior video, I showed how to update the RB35 and RB35S flight safe systems using the firmware file to flash it directly from the radio. In this video, I'm going to show how to do it using the new Download Center and ETHOS Suite, which has been introduced in ETHOS Suite 1.5.10. You can look at the top left corner of your ETHOS Suite to know which version you're on, and if you're not on the latest version, you'll need to update to 1.5.10 in order to have this function. Right now, the RB35S is not powered on. I do not have it plugged in. Just as in my prior video, the first thing I'm going to do is remove the red cable from the connector from the update cable. Using a small bladed tool, I'll lift up the tab for the red middle cable and slide the cable out from the connector. Just like that. With this end of the cable, I'll plug it into the top of the radio with the yellow wire toward the notch side of the 3-pin connector on the top of the radio. The other end of the cable will again plug into the RB35S system and to the RX1 SP port with the yellow cable toward the notch side of the connector. Next, I'll connect the USB cable from my computer into the top of the X20 RS radio and to the USB connector on the top. On the pop-up menu, I'll choose ETHOS Suite from the options. On ETHOS Suite, you'll see that it's recognized my X20 RS radio, and I'll go to the Download Center where you can see the list of the products that you can update using the new Download Center feature of the ETHOS Suite. I'll click on Flight Safe System, RB Series, and RB35S. It will give you the list of firmwares and as well as the Lua tools that are available. The latest version, as you can see, is 2024-0511. So I'll click on Flash and it will ask whether you want to use the RB35S or RB35. In this case, I'll be using RB35S. When I click on this option, it's going to start the external flash process on my radio. And at that time, that's when I'll plug in the power to the RB35S. So I'll click RB35S, and during the flashing device, I'll plug in the power to the RB35. You can see the progress bar is starting to move while it's updating the RB system. So I'll pause the video until it's completed. So the update flashing is almost completed and it's done. You can see it's been flashed successfully. So with this latest 2024-0511 firmware, you do need to use the latest Lua Stab Tools 3.0. So I'll show how to download and install those Again, I'll be using new features from ETHOS Suite, which is the Lua installer. So first thing I'll do is download the Lua script. So when I click on download, it will pop up a select folder window. In this case, I'm just going to select my desktop. So I'll select folder, and it's going to download the asset. I'll just click OK. Next, I'll go to Lua Development Tools on the left. And where it says Install Lua Scripts, I'm going to click Open.zip. And now I'll select the Lua Stab Tools 3.0 zip, which it downloaded onto my desktop, and click on Open. It will say that it's found the following scripts, so I will select all. You can also just individually select each one, and then I'll click Install Lua Scripts. It will confirm that the Lua scripts are installed, and now I have the latest Lua scripts installed onto my radio. Now, the next step that you do need to do with the RB35S is to go into the RB35S stab and reset the configuration. So, to do that, on your radio, you go to the system icon and scroll over to the RB35S stab, and where it says reset, click the start button. In this case, I'm not going to do that because I don't have a receiver connected, but after you've done the reset, then you can do the calibration, RB35S calibration, and then set all of your RB35S stab settings.